Had to stop and refuel. Got myself some Jimmy Nick's barbecue. They're kind of the best barbecue game in town. They got some good macaroni and cheese, some good ribs, and some good cheddar rolls or cheddar biscuits. They're not cheddar bay biscuits, but they're cheddar biscuits. Oh yeah. Peace. Be sure to check out some of my latest videos. One of my latest videos is McFarlane's Lobo the Main Man. You also have my complete NECA Predator collection. And scroll down to watch one of my favorite videos like NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shadow Warriors. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you later. Peace. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by Lips by Kimmy, a website where you can find all your makeup needs. Cooking KD, a food truck based out of Miami. And your favorite Dathomirian, my fake Darth Maul from China. You guys ready? Let's get into some comics. So after about 2 years, I'm finally caught up on, about 3 years, I'm finally caught up on the IDW Collection Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, and I'm waiting on Volume 14. So this is Volume 1 with Raph. Very cool. Volume 2 with Splinter. Very cool. Of course, Volume 1 is the introduction where Raph gets separated from the clan, and he battles with a cat, which Splinter scratches out the cat's eye, and the cat becomes Hob, which is a mutant. Raph becomes separated and bonds with Casey Jones. And then the second volume focuses on, even though it has Splinter on it, it more focuses on the rise of Krang and Krang's background, which is very cool. And it also focuses on the Foot Clan. Well, that's why they have Splinter on the front, because, you know, Splinter was an original member of the Foot Clan. Hamato Yoshi. So, okay, let's keep going. Okay, so Volume 3 is more about Leo and how he got brainwashed to be a Foot Clan soldier to Shredder, which is very cool. Love these books, man. Number 4 I thought was The Death of Donatello, but it's not. It more focuses on Slash, the Manimals, Old Hob, you know, the Neutrons with Professor Honeycutt. And yeah, it focuses on Casey Jones' dad trying to turn a new leaf. So very cool, man. I definitely, like I said, I really, really loved reading these books. So let's keep rolling. So that's number 4. So Volume 5 focuses on Metalhead, Krang, and you have appearance by the Ghostbusters, which is pretty cool. Ninja Turtle Ghostbusters crossover. You also have Metalhead in there. You know, they're preparing Metalhead, I guess, for the death of Donatello, which is pretty cool. So here's a complete look at the volumes. This is 1 through 5. Very cool. All right, let's do this. So out of all the volumes, Volume 6 is my favorite volume, because this is the death of Donatello, and it's also the death of Shredder. And there's a war going on inside this book where it just stays just action, 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 all the way to the end till you get to the Casey Jones and April O'Neil volume. But very cool book. There's a lot stuffed in this book. And like I said, this is my favorite volume of all time. I definitely love Shredder. And I definitely love when the Ninja Turtles go to war. So very cool. I meant to talk about also the Pantheons that's in Volume 6. Those are like people like the Rat King and his sisters. His sister is actually a love of Shredder. And they're like 4 gods, it's like 4 or 5 Pantheons, which is very cool. And Volume 7 mostly focus on the trial of Krang and how Leatherhead dealt with the trial of Krang. It's very good. Just awesome. Love the Michelangelo cover. Let's keep rolling. Okay, so Volume 8 is fun. It's Bebop and Rocksteady destroy everything. Also, the Ninja Turtles fight with this Agent Bishop, and it's also like Michelangelo's Christmas. Very cool. You can definitely see why Michelangelo is the most deadliest turtle because he basically is the youngest, and he watched all his older brothers. So he keeps on the legacy, but it doesn't really show it in this book. It really shows Bebop and Rocksteady destroys everything. It shows Mikey's Christmas, and like I said, it shows their fight against Agent Bishop. Let's keep rolling. So this book definitely gets into the Pantheons, which is one is the Toad King, which is very cool. This has the rise of Shredder's granddaughter, Kyria. That's how you say her name, Kyra. Very cool. And like I said, just very cool, man. These are very cool reads. It has Slash on the front. Slash is more of an articulate Hulk. That's what he reminds me of. And like I said, these books are to die for. So let's keep rolling. Volume 10 focuses on the Dimension X, the Turtles' adventures in Dimension X. It also focuses on Manimals, and it focuses on a new group of mutant business. Like it's a business that actually makes mutants. We're not too sure of what this business is, but yeah. And the reason why they have Krang on the front cover is because Krang and his race is actually a race of parasites. And what they do is they will actually hollow out your gut, your belly, and live in there and use you as a human host. It makes a lot more sense now that I'm older how they did that. So you have a little bit of the gods, the Pantheons playing around in this volume. Very cool. So here's a cool look at volume 6 through 10. Shredder, Michelangelo, Bebop and Rocksteady destroy everything. They remind me of my son so much. Slash, who is like the gentle Hulk but can get the business done. And also Parasite Krang. Very awesome. Are you guys ready? Let's get into some more of your indie corner. So just because the characters on the front cover doesn't necessarily mean the book is about them. The only one that kind of paid homage to that was the one with Shredder. That was totally about Shredder. Very cool, the death of Shredder. But this one's more about the Triceratons trying to make their way to New York and have a home. It's about the Triceratons, the Rat King, and Krang. So very cool volume. Definitely love the cover, and yeah, let's keep rolling. All right, so this book actually paid homage to who's on the front cover. It was a lot about the Manimals. You have Ray, Mondo Geckos, Seymour Guts, and yeah, it was very cool. It also focuses on Leo, getting into the astral plane and stuff like that, and very cool. We got one more book, and then we're done. You guys ready? Let's get into it. All right, so it took me 3 years to catch up. And I finally have it. Maybe 2.5 years, and this is Janico. This is a book of when she actually got stabbed and had the blood transfusion from I think Donnie or Leo, and she became a turtle. Casey Jones was in love with her because she was the caretaker of the children in the Foot Clan when Splinter took over. She was Splinter's right-hand woman, but she started to go on dates and stuff like that and get out of the house. And this book focuses on that and a lot more. It focuses on the death of Splinter, too, and the resurrection of Shredder. So I can't wait to see what happens in Volume 14. It doesn't come out till like July, so I have to wait a while. But yeah, this is This is what I'm reading right now. This is your indie corner. This is some of the best stuff I've ever read in my life because it caused me to put down the Marvel and the DC, and this is all I've been reading. And yeah, very cool. All right, let's do this. And so, once again, I'd like to thank you girls and guys for tuning in to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is for all Direct Edition. Like, subscribe, share. Remember, words of wisdom. Focus on the ones that show you love. And the ones that don't show you love, hey, we're just going to keep on rolling without them. I pray that the year 2022 be the year of your life and everything that you put your hands on be successful. I'll catch you later. Peace.